Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. It's broke ass media. I got to do it all. I got to do it all. I got to adjust the camera, do the lighting, and everything else. And that's just the way it is. Um, I had to do something tonight that I really don't like to do. Wow, that's kind of crazy. You see the lights? They look like spikes that are up in the air. It's kind of cool looking. Wow, that is really cool looking. Anyway, I digress. I had to do something tonight that I don't like to do because I know it's going to be crazy and hard for you guys to believe, but I'm superstitious. I'm serious. I am superstitious, and yeah. Remember there used to be a commercial that it's only crazy if it doesn't work? And, I'm one of those people that whatever I did last week, I'm going to make sure I do this week because I don't want to jinx it. It's just the way I am. Okay? I just get crazy like that. And so I have been humble. I've been just kind of like, I ain't putting no predictions out there. I'm going to just go ahead and see what happens and deal with it. Be humble, be quiet, just stay the hell out the way and let the things happen. But Pizzle has been, out there like crazy, just coming at me mercilessly. And of course, he's got Michael's belt. And instead of dealing with Michael, he's like, nah, I want to come after you. And you don't mess with my family. But I'll be honest about this game. The Giants versus the Cowboys. First thing, it's division rivals. Division rivals know each other very well. And Jason Garrett knows the Cowboys. That's a scary thing because they can go any way because they know you so well. It's a heated rivalry. Forgive me, it's been a long day. 2 live streams in the last 3 hours. The second part of this is they always say, you know what the most dangerous person in the world is? And that's the person who has nothing to lose. And that's where the New York Giants are right now. The New York Giants, if you look at their schedule, I said this about the Eagles. Because for the Eagles, I said the Eagles are going to be dangerous because if they don't get a win from the Cowboys, then the shit could just roll downhill because of how bad the schedule is for them. Because they went from playing the Cowboys to Kansas City. And of course, it doesn't get any easier for them. They got to play Carolina, which is kind of one of the softer games that are in there. They got Tampa Bay, they got the Raiders. And it was just like, if you can't win this game, then you don't have a lot of hopes for the going forward, and your season could be done. And that's how it is with the Giants, because I can't remember everybody that's in there, but I know Tampa Bay, Kansas City, and they've got like a really tough road to hoe. They could literally go, if they lose this game, 0-6 the next 6 games. And knowing that this is like Custer's last stand. This is, everything has to be in this one. If we can win this one, we brought Dallas back down to earth. We got them a little closer. And, of course, we got everybody in the NFC East hoping to bring Dallas Cowboys down a notch. Because if they don't, they're afraid they're going to run away with it. So I look at this, and I know that the Giants, just like Pizzle, who's going crazy right now, coming after me. I'm coming after you, Mark Holmes, and your hair. I still don't understand this. I want your hair stuff. It's kind of creepy. But it's all or nothing right here. It is everything on the line. Their season right now is on the brink. You can't go 1-4. If you do not win this thing, it's done. Get your golf clubs in the car. Now, that being said, honestly, on paper, the Dallas Cowboys should have the advantage. They're at home. This is Dak Prescott going against the team that ended his season last year. The Dallas Cowboys offensive line looks great. Their receiving core looks great. Your running backs, you got 2 guys right now that are on pace for 1,000 yards. You look at their defense. Their defense is night and day different from what they had last year. Everything looks like it should be pointing towards the Cowboys. But still, back in my mind, don't get confident. Don't get cocky. In the NFL, anybody can beat you. So today, I was doing some research because I always like to give you guys something that's a little different from everybody else. If you take the numbers for all of our leading players, Zeke Elliott's on pace for 1,400 yards. Tony Pollard's on pace for slightly over 1,000. And in the NFL, I want to say that there's 6 times, only 6 times in the history of the NFL have there been 2 running backs that have rushed for 1,000 yards on the same team, same year. Cowboys are actually in that position right now. But wait, there's more. I was looking, of course we got Michael Gallup, who's not playing right now, of course. He could have been a 3rd receiver that could have gotten 1,000 yards, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. But Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb are both on pace to go well over 1,000 yards as well. And so I was looking to see, has there ever been a time where you had 2 receivers go over 1,000 and 2 running backs? Not even close. Now we've had times where we've had 3 receivers, 2004, 3 receivers go over 1,000 and 1 running back go over 1,000. That's the only time that you've had 4 people go over 1,000 yards, and that was with Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning, and the rest of that group. That was the only time that you had 4 people go over 1,000 yards. But it's conceivable that the Cowboys could have 4, 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers, which would be an NFL record. And that's kind of crazy to think about. It's crazy. Now, they do have one thing going for them that they, of course, the Colts didn't have, which is an extra game. But if things go right, Cowboys might be resting people that last game. Or if things hold to where they are right now with the division, and I'm not saying that it will, I believe that Washington or the Giants or the Eagles, that one of these teams, if not more, are going to start getting in a stride and start playing better. In fact, you could almost look and say that the Giants could be 3-1 had they not had a few things happen to them. But in the end, Bill Parcells says, you are what your record says you are. And with that being said, I got a lot to do tomorrow. I got to finish that box for Hawk. He's coming through for my birthday. I got to get out and get the big sub and the meats and stuff to make the big Italian sub and the sausages so we can make the sausage subs for the game. And then I've got to, just got to get ready and stuff. And I think my wife wants to celebrate my birthday tomorrow afternoon. So we'll get that out of the way before the game comes on. But let me say one more time. First, Derek Young, thoughts and prayers to you, buddy. I know you lost your father-in-law a couple days ago. My prayers are with you, and I know it's hard. Just take it one day at a time. And let me again thank everybody for getting us over 40,000 subscribers. I'm going to continue to try and work harder and bring you the best content, the best news on the Dallas Cowboys and the NFC East. And I appreciate each and every one. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning. Peace.